Okay, now let's start with your pronunciation mini lesson 3. This is the I versus the A and the E sound, and the V versus the W sound. Now let's proceed to the sounds of the day. For your vowels, we have the I and the A versus the A and the E, and for the consonants, we have the V versus the W sound. For the vowels of today, you have I as in aisle, might, and pie, A as in owl, mat, and paddle, and E as in empty, met, and pedal. Okay, for the vowels, the only new sound here really is the I because we've gone over the A and the E before. And the I is what we call a diphthong. It's a combination of two vowel sounds. It starts with the A. It starts with the A, it starts with the A and ends with the E. So I. The A is pronounced with the mouth open, tongue down, and back. It's pronounced in the back of your mouth. Ah. And the E is produced by smiling, basically. Okay. Here we want you to practice saying the sound I. I. Say I. Okay. Now, moving on to the A and the E. For the A, remember your lips are pulled back, the tongue is forward and low. The difference between the A and the I is that the I is pronounced with two sounds, and the starting sound is in the back of your mouth, not in the front of your mouth. So it's I, ah. You should hear a difference there. Now the next sound that we want you to differentiate between is the and the I, because sometimes people mix these up for some reason. Alright, and remember the your lips are relaxed but open, your tongue is forward and kind of in a middle position in the mouth. Eh. It's a lazy sound. Okay, now repeat. Ah, eh. Ah, eh. Okay, now let's practice. Let's practice the I sound first. Kai might mind if I try to pry his dryer open to find my item. Repeat. Kai might mind if I try to pry his dryer open to find my item. Okay, now for the A. I'm sorry. Alright, for the A, Madeline added apples to the basket. A. Madeline added apples to the basket. The E. Henry and Ed went to the well when Meg sent them away empty-handed. Okay? Henry and Ed went to the well when Meg sent them away empty-handed. Okay, let's put it all together now. I had a mighty fine time when Miles and Delilah climbed up Mount Everest with Annie and me. Every moment ended up sending us into endless fits of laughter because we survived even after Miles fell and Delilah caused an avalanche. Repeat. I had a mighty fine time when Miles and Delilah climbed up Mount Everest with Annie and me. Every moment ended up sending us into endless fits of laughter because we survived even after Miles fell and Delilah caused an avalanche. Moving on to consonants. Okay. V as in very, every, and active. V. The W as in went, away, and few. Okay, moving on to the next slide. The V is pronounced by touching your top teeth to your lower lip and letting your vocal cords vibrate as the air escapes. V. Top teeth, lower lip. V. And vocal cords engaged. The W. The W is pronounced by tensing and rounding your lips and then relaxing them while your vocal cords vibrate as the air escapes. Okay? W. Put those lips together. W. Alright? Now practice. V. 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 W. 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 Okay, now let's practice with some words. V. Victoria has a very voracious vim and vigor for everything she believes in. Again, Victoria has a very voracious vim and vigor for everything she believes in. Okay, now the W. Walter always awaits Wanda when she wants to wipe her wet hands. Again, Walter always awaits Wanda when she wants to wipe her wet hands. Okay, let's put it together. The weatherman is warning us that we will have very vicious winter weather this weekend. They advised us to veer away from snow and keep warm. Driving it was also not advised. Repeat. The weatherman is warning us that we will have very vicious winter weather this weekend. They advised us not to veer. Okay, sorry. They advised us to veer away from snow and keep warm. Driving was also not advised. Okay, so that wraps up our target sounds for today. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in class.